everyone. Hi, this is Kareen's VSG, and I am coming to you today to give you an update of what's going on in my life. Quite a few things are actually going on right now. Other than all the gardening I'm doing and the window well disaster that I've got going. And last week was my broken week, and I'll explain that. I'm doing pretty good. I've kind of started ignoring the scale because it was starting to control how I felt about myself, and so I kind of quit that, and I did nothing to my hair today. I had two sweet little girls here this morning, so so that was not important to comb my hair. Anyway, so an update really quick. Okay, to explain the brokenness thing, I won't let you go too long. First of all, I'll do my little spiel. I had weight loss surgery. I had gastric sleeve surgery, vertical sleeve gastrectomy surgery, May 4th, 2017 at Essentia Health Duluth at St. Mary's Duluth. My doctor was Dr. Matthew Bettendorf, and I had 8 months of pre-op counseling with diet and psychology and that whole thing. Before that, I had my surgery, and I lost approximately 100 pounds. So I was down from my highest weight of 240 to about 140 for by the end of the year, 144 I think it was. Anyway, you'd have to go back and view some of my videos to see exactly the times, because I didn't keep track other than the videos. So anyway, so I'm gonna pull myself around here. I have a new carpeting down here. Oh, see that? Nice. Yeah, all right. So anyway, so that was my surgery date, May 4th, and at my surgery day, I was 204 pounds. So right now, I got on the scale this morning, I was 150 pounds. Now, 3 days ago, I was 152 pounds. But I'm hovering right around between 148, 146 to 152. So that 8-pound range, whatever. And I don't seem to be able to take any off. I've been doing intermittent fasting. Last week I didn't do so good on intermittent fasting, and there was a very good reason for that. Monday morning of a week ago Monday morning, so it'd be almost 2 weeks this coming Monday. Boy, time is going fast. Monday morning my husband woke up, and I woke up at about the same time, and he looked at me and said, "I took the week off." And I'm like, "What? How do you take the week off and not tell me? We could have planned for something." So yeah, because I'm usually the cruise director. That's what I call myself, because he doesn't make any of the plans. And so the whole week was kind of a bust because I didn't have anything planned. And so anyway, so he was home all week, and that throws me off my schedule, and I don't get things done, and on and on and on. So you kind of can go from there. So he was home all last week. We did go down to Fergus Falls, Minnesota to go to the egret and double-breasted cormorant rookery that is in the public park down there. And so we did do that. So we had something to do on our vacation, because we haven't taken a vacation in over 18 years. I'm talking about a vacation that's more than 1 or 2 days. We used to take one every summer with his parents. We would go someplace, but since his mother passed away, I believe in 2006, I don't remember. It was a long time ago anyway. We have not, no, it was 2002. I don't know. No, it wasn't 2002. Anyway, doesn't matter. Since she passed away, we have not been on a vacation like that anywhere. And it's hard because my husband worked at one place for 25 years, and then they closed down. So any new job he gets bumps him right back down from the 6 weeks he had doing that. I wish vacation would follow you with your career, but it doesn't. So he's bumped down to like 1 week a year, and he has to take it before August every year, which is bad because he likes to kind of hang on to it because of in case something happens that he needs the time off. But that means then for our anniversary, August 22nd, which we used to take a vacation every year on August 22nd, at least overnight someplace. he hasn't been able to do that because he's already taken his vacation in July, which is when they want to do it. I don't know why people have such a problem. The beginning of the year is January. Why do your vacations start in July or August? I don't get it. It's so stupid. Business is just dumb. But so I would much prefer it to be January to December, like the calendar. Hello. I just get so upset with these things. Why do we have to do half years and middle of the years? And it screws everything up. And who wants to take a vacation in Minnesota in the wintertime? So anyway, so he was off for a week, and we did get a few things done in the house here, just a few things, and I kind of forced those issues. But yeah, it was a bad, and it was dry last week, no rain, nothing, so I couldn't even mow the lawn. So anyway, so that happened last week. I got off my intermittent fasting kick, and I was trying to do some walking, and that didn't work, so I didn't do that this week. And so anyway, it is what it is. So I'm trying to adjust this here so it doesn't tip over, because I have a feeling it's going to tip over. Okay, so maybe I need to put it up just a little bit more. Here, we'll just put this book here. I could have got my tripod out, but I'm too lazy. There we go. That still didn't make it any better. There we go. Okay. So, all right. So my broken week. Yeah. So like in the last 2 weeks, my air conditioning on my car broke. So my husband ordered the part, and he put that in and fixed it. Well, we had it fixed first, and it didn't work. So he had to get a new part and get that in. So he put that in, saved myself $1,000 having him do that, but we paid $300 for the part. So anyway, and then my computer broke, completely broke. And I had to take it in, and they fixed it up for me, and now I'm going to be looking for a new computer because this one's not going to last me that much longer. And what else broke? My washing machine broke. So I went and I think I mentioned that before. Maybe I didn't. I went and I looked for a washing machine, and I ordered the washing machine. It came in on the 3rd of July. 3rd of July. They installed it. Everything was fine. And then the dryer breaks. So now I got a broken washing machine, or I got a brand new washing machine, but no dryer. So I've been hanging my clothes out on my line, which I'm thankful for, because really last week they dried just like that. They dried quicker than if I'd put them in the dryer, to be honest. So the dryer broke. So I've had my car break, my computer break, my washer break, my dryer broke. Then we had a party for my pastor before he's moving to Florida, so we're losing him. But the ice machine wouldn't work, so we had to unplug the ice machine to get it to thaw out, because evidently it froze. So that was a quick fix. But it was like everything was breaking on me last week. I'm like, I've had my fair share of broken things. Anyway, so that's what I spent last week doing. But anyway, what else is going on? Oh, so I think I mentioned last time that I had gone to see my surgeon, and he put in a breast reduction to my insurance company, and that was approved last week. So my surgery for breast reduction surgery is July 23rd. That quick. I mean, like really quick. So it's July 23rd. I have to go on the 14th. I have to go for a pre-op, and I can do that here. The 19th, which is a Sunday of all things, I have to go and get a COVID test, because they won't let me have the surgery unless I have the COVID test. So, and then the 23rd, and then I have to quarantine from the 19th to the 23rd. I can't go anywhere, have anybody here. I got to completely quarantine for that 4 days. So the 23rd of July, I will be going in to have these babies removed and made them less. And I'm hoping at the same time that he can take care of this. Okay, so I'm gonna tip this down now, guys. So, oh, there you. Did you get dizzy from that? Yeah, that's what it feels like when you. Okay, so they're gonna. This is my biggest problem. I can't buy bras, because every bra that I buy, this thing here is a big problem. So what they're going to do is they're going to reduce my breasts down to by 400 cc's. That's what the insurance company requires for a breast reduction. And then I'm hoping that he'll be able to do something with this on the side. And then he said also that he could then probably pull up, as you can see this thing right here. That's from having my muscles repaired. So he said he probably could pull it up here. So let me see if you can see the difference. So here's what it looks like now. This is all my flabby stomach, right? So he would be able to pull this up a little bit and it would be a little less, and he might even be able to pull it out a little so that this is up higher and I won't have this big pouch here. But, you know, like these are my new, what do they call these things? Leggings? These I got from Link Incorporated, which is from a YouTube company. On YouTube, I watch, what is it called? Demolition Ranch. What's the other one? Off the Farm? Something like that. Anyway, it's an internet group, and his wife has just started a new company making these leggings, sports leggings. These are awesome, and the reason I like them is because the pocket on the side is really deep, so my phone goes all the way in and doesn't stick out. Every ones I've bought before this, the phone sticks out of the top, and I don't like that. So these are great. I bought these, and I bought another pair where the phone or the pocket is in the back, which I don't like as well, but these are really great. But you can see this is my problem here. I mean, I've lost all this weight and had that surgery, and I still have this. So anyway, so that's the 23rd. Let me get this back here. There we go. That is the 23rd of July. I'll be going in for surgery. I don't know how long the recovery will be on that, but I wanted to get it done before fall came because I have a lot of gardening projects that I want to get done, and I don't want to be laid up during the fall. Otherwise, I could have waited till winter, but then I had to use it before the end of the year. So that means all during the holiday seasons, I would have been sore or recovering from it. So I said, nah, I think I better get it done right away before winter hits or before fall hits. Then I can still do all my gardening stuff that I want to do, because I've really been having a good time out gardening. I've been planting flowers and bushes and transplanting trees and that kind of stuff. And I love to mow the lawn. So I've been spending most of my time outside this summer, and I'm just loving it. So I wanted to get that done beforehand. So, and then he said that my size would probably be like a small B, and I'm good with that. I don't know if anybody else is good with that, but I don't care. It's my body, and I don't really care about those things anymore. They're not useful for anything, in my opinion. So they can go. But anyway, so that's what's going on with me. I have been trying to get out walking in the morning, and this last week I have not done well with that. The week before I did. I've been challenged by a few people. Lisa has, from Mini Me in Tennessee, she has been challenging me or been in my challenge. And so it's one week we did it. We were really, really close in steps. And so that's fun to do. But this week I'm kind of taking it off. The week before last, I actually hurt myself because I was trying to beat somebody. And so I actually hurt myself, and I said, I'm not doing that anymore. It's not that important to get that many more steps. So I'm done doing that for right now, but I might start up next week again and do that. But I'm going to choose wisely who I compete with, so that I don't have to feel like I'm pushing myself. Well, I want to push myself, but not to that point. And so, and last week, I mean, I literally lost by 12,000 steps. There's just no way. And I did 80,000 steps last week. So I don't know how somebody does that many steps, but maybe she works on her feet all day long. I don't know, but I was like, there's nothing I can do about that. I can't even walk that much in a week. So, or in 5 days. If it was a week, I could do it, but I at least I tried to getting my 10,000 in every day. Yesterday I got close. Today I'm halfway there. Yeah, I'm about halfway there, and I haven't done anything outside. I was thinking about mowing the lawn because it's a really nice day today, but we had some rain this week, and with the rain came a flooded window well that I was working on. Yeah, I got it all dug out, and then we needed to do something else, and so it rained and poured, and it literally came down so fast that the whole window well filled up with water. I had to take a pail and dump it out, but then within 20 minutes after I finished cleaning it out, the water was gone. So our property drains really, really fast here, really, really well. So I was happy about that. But yeah, it was frustrating. I mean, we haven't had rain for 2 weeks before that, and all of a sudden we got all this rain when I decided to take the window well out. And that's typical. So anyway, so I've been doing that. And we have been going to church on Sabbath on Saturday mornings. We've just been doing like a short little church service, maybe hour and a half, hour. hour and a half, something like that. And then it's mostly older people, but there's only 10 of us, or under 10 of us. Last week, I think we had 8. So 8 or 9, something like that. Anyway, so it's not a big deal. And we can separate ourselves in our church well enough that we're not right next to each other. And we do our quickly little either Sabbath school lesson, or we we're actually watching the Days of Noah right now, which is a series on Amazon that I purchased. It's like $9 a piece, and I'll tell you, that is an absolutely awesome series. If you want to understand the whole story of Noah in a more expanded way, then watch that series. Days of Noah on Amazon is by Layman's Ministries. Absolutely phenomenal. So anyway, what else has been going on? Yeah, I'm still struggling. I just cannot seem to get down in weight. I don't know what it is. I think I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing, and nothing budges. It's the same story that I had before I had the surgery. It's where I try and I try and I try and I adjust and I try and I try. Even with intermittent fasting, I mean, I'm going like 18, 19 hours of intermittent fasting, and I'm still not losing any weight. So it's so frustrating to me. It's just so frustrating. But it's the same story I've always had. It's always been the same story. I can gain and I can stay the same. I just can't seem to lose it. So I'm frustrated. And they say that I'm insulin resistant. So I've been watching a lot of videos on insulin resistance. And of course, I'm menopausal. I'm 58 years old. So that makes it hard. Everything in my body is going, sorry, I'm not going to respond. So that's why I wish that I'd been able to have this surgery when I was in my 20s or my 30s. But in my 20s and my 30s, they were not doing it. Not for people like me. And at that point, my sister hadn't passed away from diabetes. My dad hadn't died from diabetes. My mom hadn't died from heart disease and diabetes. So they didn't figure I had any comorbidities, even though all of them had diabetes. And so they think about it differently. But I'm highly recommending, if you are in your 20s and 30s and you're overweight, why in the world would you wait? Your skin will, for several reasons, your skin will bounce back much quicker when you're in your 20s and your 30s, or even your 40s. Secondly, why would you spend all that time heavy and ruin your knees, your hips, maybe your back, by carrying all that extra weight if you could have it taken care of? And so, I mean, I even look at I look at some people who've always been overweight and think, man, their whole lives would change if they would just go in for the surgery. Their whole lives would change. And I don't recommend you wait. So much of your body gets destroyed because you're carrying that weight for so long. And I always said the same thing too. Oh, I can take it off. I can take it off. Yeah. It didn't happen. It never happened for me. So it just kept creeping more and more on. And it seemed like the happier I was, the more weight I gained. And so, and the more miserable I got inside. But yeah, I just don't understand it. And if it's possible for you to do it, I highly recommend it. Don't put it off. Don't wait till you're in your 50s and you're trying to recover your body back by plastic surgery, when you could do this when you're younger and your body would bounce back. I mean, look at this. I mean, I will always have this unless I go and have it tucked underneath. And that's going to require another surgery. I mean, look at this. I mean, this is from all the extra weight I had on for years, even though, look at that. All of this stuff. And I probably will never lose this because this is skin. Even though with my surgery now I don't have this, but I had to have surgery to remove this. And then my thighs are really, really fat in between. So don't put it off. If you have the opportunity and you're in your 20s and 30s, then please, I highly recommend you at least start the process. Don't put it off. Anyway, so that's my rant for the day. Because I'm frustrated with myself. I'm frustrated that I waited so long, and I'm frustrated that doctors didn't step up and say, you know what, you're never going to lose this weight. It's not happening. 35 years of dieting did not help me in any way, shape, or form to lose this weight. In any way, shape, or form. And with my family history and now that I'm insulin resistant, there's no way I'm ever going to get exactly what I want to get. And so, I think you have a much higher, I look at Patrice. Patrice is awesome. And she's had some surgery. She had the surgery, but she also had plastic surgery. But she's going to bounce back way quicker than I will. Same with Grace. From Grace Gets Gastric. She's going to be able to bounce back much quicker than I will ever be. And she will accomplish more with her weight loss and her plastic surgery than I will because of my age. And that's not something I'm just saying. I've been watching the videos. I've been watching, how do people in their 50s and their 60s, how do they do this? It is way harder when you're in your 50s and your 60s to lose weight. It is way harder to tone your skin. It is way harder to lose the fat that you want to lose. So, I have to work 3 times as hard as a younger person does to lose the same amount of weight. And sometimes I'm just not willing to do that, which is a terrible thing to say, but that's just the truth. It's like, it hurts. Everything hurts. My knees are bad. My ankles are bad. My hips are bad. And so, if I was in my 30s, it'd be a whole different story. If you have overweight family members, yeah, that's you. In a few years, that's you, because you're going to eat the same way they ate. You're going to do the same things they did. And that's just how we are raised, and that's just how things go. And I think that if you have that opportunity and you don't take it, that's a mistake. Because this is not like a cure-all. I'm just saying that it is giving you a chance to see yourself in a different light so that you can go from that point and do more things. I'm able to walk way farther now than I was before. I'm able to walk because I don't have sore feet. I don't have sore knees all of the time. I still have a little bit of sore knees, but only on certain days. And that's from the arthritis. I have arthritis in my toes. I have arthritis in my knees. I believe I have arthritis in my hips because when I wake up during the night and I'm in pain, that's part of that. But that's all from carrying that extra weight for all those years. I didn't have any family members with arthritis. Nobody that I knew had arthritis. So, this is all lifestyle created. And so I've actually been watching a lot of videos on vegan lifestyle, and I've been watching a lot of videos on intermittent fasting, and aging. And I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do that and what's the process for doing that. Because there are things I see on myself that I know I'm never going to be able to cure. And I should be happy with the way I am right now. I don't understand body structure, but I know there's people who are my size, who are 5'3", 5'2", 5'1", and are in size 2 jeans. I'm wearing a 10-12. How does that work? How can you be this, and the same weight as they are. They're 145 pounds. I'm 145 to 150 pounds. And I can't wear a 2. I can't get one leg in a 2. So that's got to be body structure. It's got to be bone structure. It could be anything like that. But if I start comparing myself with them, it's like I'm trying to achieve something that isn't even achievable. But I'm comfortable where I'm at right now, but I would really like that extra 15 pounds off so I have that cushion. And I would like that 15 extra pounds off to come right off here. So, and I do not like how wide I look up here, even though this is all just flab. This is just flab, and it's extra skin from my body being so big. In fact, I will tell you that the bra that I'm wearing right now is the same bra I wore before my surgery. Because even after my surgery, I was not able to wear a bra that was a size smaller because of all the extra in here. And people go, how can that be when you've lost 100 pounds? Well, because that extra skin is all hanging out right here. And if I go into a store and try to buy a new bra, this stuff here prevents me from doing that. It hangs over the top of the bra. These bras that I have on, they're just my size bras. They're the only ones that I feel comfortable in. They're not underwear. They're just plain bras, but they're the only ones that I feel comfortable in and so by reducing all of this, and the funny thing about this is he says, well, yeah, you've got rashes. And I'm like, yeah, I've had rashes and I keep getting them. The other day I got in the shower after working out and I had a big rash underneath here on both sides, on the breast and on my stomach right here. Big round red stuff right there. And there's nothing I can do about that. I mean, if I go outside and mow the lawn and come in with a rash, there's nothing I can do about it. So I try to put powder on there, but they told me not to do that. I've been using some gold bond powder, I think it is, just when I get the rashes, so that it has an opportunity to dry. But then I have scars there from the rashes. So it needs to go. It needs to go. So that's my plan. 23rd of July, I'm going in for surgery. I will try to keep you updated. My husband is not the kind of person who will videotape me in the hospital, and so I doubt that will happen unless I get it. I mean, literally, they wake you up and make you leave when you wake up. So I'll be staying overnight in a motel again, just like I did for my other plastics. They do the procedure, then they send me to a motel, and I go back the next day. They said they'd remove the drains, and then I could go home after that, after they look at it. And so, yeah, anyway, so that's coming up. So exciting. So I will try to keep you updated on what's going on. Please keep me in your prayers for both, maybe losing some more weight and for the surgery. Because this is a tough time to have a surgery, and it's kind of scary in your head. So hopefully everything will turn out fine and there won't be any problems there. But yeah, it's a whole different world now. So, all right, I'll talk to you guys later. All right, thank you guys for watching and for following. And if you haven't yet and you just are catching my video today, then please subscribe and hit the bell button so you can get when I do an update, which I will be doing during this thing. I'll probably update after I see my pre-op and after I have the COVID test, and then after I get done with my surgery. So anyway, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you one more broken thing. I left my car windows open, and it rained and it ruined the switch on my car. So FedEx just delivered my new part. So yeah, so I couldn't shut and open my window. So even though the window is open, I had to put plastic over the top of it. So that was one more thing that was broken. So anyway, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Comment below. I would love to have more interaction below. And we'll see what we have going from there. Oh, I was going to say too that the sides here on that, they're going to fix that when in an office visit. So I will get these fixed too, because there's a little bit of stuff that he has to fix. And he's going to fix the stuff below here during the same surgery as the breast. So, all right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.